Niggas you talking, I've been the one. Like you trying to divide one into one. Used to be fun just to make a song. Niggas like Piro, you taking long. I'm all in the spot, Louis apron on. I'm cooking it right and you baking wrong.
You DJing. I know you recently put out, I guess, a mix of yours, correct?
Yeah, outside in the 90s, yeah. And I did the big ass cookout for my man Marty and my man Pig.
Okay.
They put on a cookout, so I was like, shit, I need, fuck it, man. Put a mixtape out for that joint.
Okay.
They was like, hold on, yo, you might be on to something. And then they said, okay, go ahead, do what you want to do.
I mean, hey, brother, I ain't get to hear it. Mm-hmm. I saw it. Mm-hmm. But you know, for all of the things you're doing, you know what I mean? Especially now, DJing is a hell of a lot easier than it used to be.
Hell yeah, cause you probably, when you was probably way advanced than me before I even really started. When I learned, I learned the old school way before.
Okay, so you did learn on motherfucking regular turntables with vinyl.
Yeah, 1200s.
Okay.
Yeah, I learned a little bit. So when all y'all was DJing back in high school,
yeah,
I knew it, but I started rapping because my mom wouldn't buy me the 1200s. It was easy to get a composition book, a spiral book. She wouldn't buy me them shits. I used to look at the back of the source when they used to have the turntables.
Yeah, they had a whole set you could buy.
I would show her that shit every week. Or I tell her, let's go over Northwood right here to the music joint, the store, and let's go look at some shit. Shit, we'll go. I got that shit.
I had this, my mother ain't buying me shit. I had to save up every goddamn dime, dollar, penny, everything I had to get every fucking thing. And and back then moving that shit, bro.
Yeah, them fucking
Woo!
records.
Between the crates, the speakers, the whole yo.
Yeah.
But it's a hell of a lot easier now.
Yep.
And it's almost that shit is almost seem like cheating in my mind. Like in my mind, cause I ain't DJing no more. I'm like, these niggas got it so easy, yo.
Well, I think for me, like, you know, when I first started DJing, I used to get flack for everything.
What you mean?
They like you cheating. So in the beginning.
But with the new shit, with the Serato and all that,
they would say like yo, it's crazy, right? So they would be like, yo, you using the sync? I'm a new DJ. I didn't learn the way that y'all learn. I was already making beats. So everything that you do with DJing, you're the producer for the day.
Yeah.
That's all you are. All you doing, you counting beats. You doing the same shit we do with rap. You doing the same shit with Dr. Dre doing, Kanye doing, Pharrell doing. When you're playing them records, knowing when to start, stop, blend, all of that shit is the same thing. So they like, yo, you got the cheat code. What the like? Why you worried? Like, I could have DJ first.
Yeah.
But if I would have DJ first, who's to say if I don't know. I could be a top DJ and I could the same. Like, I didn't want to waste time, not waste time, but I didn't want to DJ and not be big to DJ, because what happened if I put all my apples in the barrel to DJ and I still turned out the same way with rap, how rap turned out.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm even part of me is kind of like, I say, just from my personal experience, what do you love more? What are you more interested in doing?
Yeah, it's just the music part. I love all the fucking aspects of it.
You know what I'm saying?
And I love the fact that DJs don't be knowing the shit that I know. They don't. They just don't know. Not all of them. Some of them know it.
Right.
Like Lil Mike, he knows shit that a nigga that rap know. He know how shit's supposed to sound. It's supposed to hit. It's supposed to knock. It's supposed to have that certain thing. Reds know certain shit about rap, like rap, meaning if it's a primo beat, it's going to knock. If it's a swizz, it's going to sound a certain way.
Right.
You know, Quicksilver know what songs to play for niggas who live in DC. He know what songs to play for niggas who live in NY.
Right.
Man, P Drama went here. He know what niggas in college like. He know what that rhythm shit for the reggae shit. He know that shit because he from up top. He know certain niggas know their thing. You can't take them out the box. So what I had to do is like, all right, so let me sit with Joe for a couple minutes or a couple times when I see him out. Fuck all that. Yo, can you play my record? I don't even ask these niggas for none of that.
Yeah.
Let me sit with you. Let me see what you know. And I soaked it up, and I did. And then once I stopped, I felt like I didn't necessarily need to soak and just ask questions. I got better over time, and I'm still learning. I think some people feel like you can't. They feel like you can't do it because they know you did one thing. Niggas told Michael Jordan he couldn't play baseball. He just wanted to fucking take a break. He just wanted to do the shit he did at some point. You know what I'm saying? That's like niggas told LeBron he can't play football. If LeBron wanted to play football, he would have killed playing football. You know what I mean? It don't even matter. If he caught one fucking pass per game, he still would have played football.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I mean, just from my perspective, if you involved in music, especially if you a producer, MC such as yourself,
Yeah.
DJing is only going to
Enhance the shit.
there you go,
Yeah.
proper word, perfect word. Enhance your knowledge and enhance the experience for even when you making your records.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is why you hear so many motherfuckers that were DJs end up producing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because as you was speaking about all them DJs, yo, like if they wanted to, because they're very familiar with Knox. You know what I mean?
I believe like, and you know what's crazy? I've tried to incorporate certain DJs in my projects.
Okay.
But that's like so you know how some mixtape like DJ Drama like the Gangsta Girls, right?
Okay, yeah.
He actually produces those mixtapes.
You know what I'm saying?
Even if it's not the ones where he do all his original beats, even when he does the actual mixtape with trap music and shit intertwined in it with other people instrumentals, he still produces the mixtape like it's an album.
Yep.
It's put together like a certain way. So the way I started looking at it is I started saying to myself like, all right, well, if Kanye can put them albums out, like he could put, like he did the one time he did the Nas album, he did the Tiana, and I said to myself, well, shit, I gotta treat it the same way. Like I could put a Gutter album, I can do an album on Gutter in a week. I did it already. You know what I'm saying? I did it, so I already know what to do. I mean, I can make my own shit in a week. I know how to do. I mean, I've done that multiple times. You know what I'm saying? Like, then I got another artist. I got MJ. So she like doing like more of the commentary and narrating on this project because she went out of town when I was finishing. So she was supposed to. I wanted her on one song, and then she actually liked the song. So I'm probably gonna put out a deluxe version. 205.
Okay.
And so Gutter gonna be on the deluxe version. He'll probably have another song he on the deluxe. MJ will be on it. She my female protege for real. Not me personally, but she's kind of like me and Gutter's female protege. She protege. She on his albums a lot.
Yeah, I want to say he brought her up when we were talking about what the fuck album. Damn, this shit is escaping me right now.
She on before 10 Times Over. So whatever the album is.
Do It For The Love.
Do It For The Love.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, so me, him, and her on the same song.
Okay.
And usually that's how it is. It's either him and her, me and her, or all us together.
Okay.
But I feel like I've been wanting to do an album on her for the longest time. So the last song, the funny thing about my album 205, Collins Ad, is the last song on my album. I actually gave that beat to Gutter. That was in the pack of that was in the pack of what is that? Cooking with Gasoline.
Okay, yeah.
And then when she was ready to start making her album or put her project together, I actually sent her that beat as one of the first beats in the pack. So she don't even know it right now.
Oh.
So she actually texted me back like, yo, bro, why wasn't I on this record? I'm like, you went to another state. And I cooked that joint up while you was gone.
Yeah.
So I said, we could make a remix and then you could add a verse. She was like, I'm with it. I said, all right, let me send you the beat.
There we go.
And that was that. So it goes to show like Gutter was, he said his album had already had that sexy type of song or that feel. The last song on Cooking with Gasoline, if we would have added the one that I ended up with, it might have made it a little too soft sounding.
Oh.
It would have changed the edge to the album.
Okay.
It might have, but I don't know. But for her, I felt like it was a hit. The way I made the joint, you know, it's one of them records. It fall in that Timbaland or that Swizz category. The way that the beat is. So when they fall in that category, like, I mean, I could get this beat right now to like the way I hear it. I could have gave it to Meek. Or I could have gave it to Drake or somebody like that.
And that bitch.
Yep, it would have been out of here. Like, I mean, I still can if I wanted to. So, you know.
Hell yeah.
But it's no way. All my texts were on Friday. Yo, that song crazy. That song crazy. The hook crazy. The hook crazy. And I'm like, yo, I made the shit in like 15 minutes.
Oh man, that's how I go though.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. All right. So
Yeah.
before we close this out, you know my shit. This hip hop's biggest fan.
Yep, y'all see it on the cover.
I'm gonna ask you, you know, some fan shit. What's your top 5 favorite MCs?
Top 5 favorite MCs. I don't really change it too much. So now I think I might have fucked it up. One person might have messed me up last time around. So I'm gonna do something different this time. I'm not gonna be technical this time. I'm gonna give you the real deal. Top 5 MCs. Number 1, Jay-Z, cause he the GOAT. Off the top.
Right.
Nobody did it in music better than him in any category. I mean, overall. Let me not say any category, but overall. Number two, Nas, because personality-wise, I can see myself. Sometimes I'm real laid back, and then other times I gotta snap. But you never know when I'm going to snap. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I know street shit, and I'm smart too. I'm book smart too. And I never let my any street smarts overshadow with the shit I know from a book or some shit I read or I learned about from being around certain people. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a sponge.
Okay.
So when I get around a person, I'm soaking up shit. Even if you don't think I am, I'm probably soaking it up. And I admire that about Nas because it was like no nigga ever was like cool enough to have like a part in a fade for like 30 years. he had the fade, like he always had the dope haircut, and he like
pristine.
It was like he was always like the nigga from around your way. Like he did shit, he never got caught, but he never did enough for niggas to say he wasn't a cool, like he just was a slick nigga, just cool. He just wasn't acting too tough or hard. He was still cool enough to be like, damn, that nigga alright, he's smart, he alright.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I go with Nas for number 2. Number 3, I'm gonna give it to B.I.G. because I think for B.I.G. for me, it's the way that he pronounces words. The nigga that every song he had was a hit. Every time he dropped, it was a hit. He could do R&B, he could do hood shit, he could do stories. I admire the fuck out of the stories. Maybe for Nas, see, Jay-Z's stories are good, but Nas and Biggie's stories are just another fucking level of storytelling. And I feel like if Biggie,
the vividness.
It's just the descriptive, the fucking Niggas Bleed alone. Just that one song of telling the story, even Warning, early stories. Just the way he told the story, it made you feel like you was in that joint.
Yeah.
So I go with Big because he didn't live long enough to put him in 1 and 2.
Yeah,
I kind of always would put him at 1 and 2 sometimes, but I can't because we got to move on. Like, not move on of his death, but we got to understand, like, yo, it's been almost 25 years, and there are other guys that's super tight.
That could arguably, you know.
Yeah. Yep. And then 4 and 5. I hate 4 and 5 because I feel like it could be a Wu-Tang member in 4 and 5 because there's too many nice niggas in Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Then you got, then my favorite. See, he don't make enough music. This why, so I'm not gonna say who I'm not gonna put in. It's number 4. Number 4. All right, this is a hard one. I love Snoop. He influenced me to start writing raps.
Yeah, you said that earlier. Yeah.
Snoop influenced me to start writing raps.
Yeah, he one hell of a rapper. He's gotten better as his career has progressed, getting a little more lyrical.
Yep.
But just as far as rapping, like this motherfucker will rap your head off, like.
Yeah, and he don't write shit. So I gotta give him that. Yo, this nigga made the first 2 of the dopest albums of West Coast.
Yeah.
And hip hop, 2 of the top 10 albums of all time.
Yeah.
With no paper.
Yeah.
So I put Snoop at number 4, and I believed my number 5 is gonna stay my number 5 because I know who my number 6 and 7, 6 through 10 probably would be. But number 5, I gotta put Kiss at number 5.
Okay, hey, top 5, dead or alive.
He said it for so long, but I used to deny the fact that he could be top 5 because I guess I never saw him. He rapped with the juggernauts, Nas, Big, Hove, he with everybody. Who the fuck he
DMX.
DMX, Nori.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Big Pun.
And then on top of that, every R&B remix that wasn't Jay-Z
was him.
We
got Grammys.
Yeah. And as far as the locks go, he got the best verses on all the locks.
Man, hey,
so
talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? So I go with Kiss at 5.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before I ask you this, you just brought up something I meant to ask you. Do you even write anymore?
Depends.
Depends.
I write. If you see me I do like freestyle Fridays, or I do like days I drop freestyles.
Okay.
So sometimes I do them in a pack. So I did like a summer 21 pack. So I rapped over like What's Free, one of the Tyler the Creator songs. I did a few. I'll do them like 3-4 at a time.
Okay.
And when I do the freestyles, when I say freestyles, yeah, I just
really off the head.
Yeah, off the head. I hit record, first thing off the top. That become my first 2 bars or first 4 bars that I kicked off the top.
Okay.
That's punch. Just keep adding until I feel like I want to stop.
So in my mind, when you do write, my mind, I don't know. I'm sure you're gonna clarify. In my mind, when you write, it's probably jotting down what just came to you, so I don't lose these fucking bars I just came up with.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you. This gonna fuck with you.
Yeah, I'm sure your notes is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I can only imagine.
Yes. Yeah, this my notes. Let's see. Look how many notes.
Yeah. All right. You ain't got 756 notes.
Yeah. And the majority of them, look what most of them are. See, look, this the climb intro, ghosted. Like these are just songs.
Yep.
Songs.
Yep. And now, it's gonna make number full sense because you said your original way of writing was typing.
Yeah. So I do.
So
I write my raps. I definitely do.
Okay.
I write my raps. I mean, some songs that's on the albums, I don't write.
Right.
What album? Not Sign of the Times. Sign of the Times I didn't really write on. I probably did half, because Sign of the Times was my album, but Gutter was on it.
Okay.
Restore the Feeling is Gutter album with me on it.
Okay.
Restore the Feeling, I didn't write nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't write no raps on Restore the Feeling, because when another person got the concept, I don't got to do shit. So if the hook there,
okay.
I'm not writing my shit on paper. It's a waste of time. I can do
Got
the
it.
verse in like 10 minutes or 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not gonna take me long.
Got it.
But when I write my own songs, I don't really write hooks on paper either. I kind of just mumble them, and then I do the melody first, and just I have it there just to give me an idea of what it's gonna sound like when it gets to the hook.
Okay.
So I know how to come off of the verse into the hook, or to come off the hook into the verse. So I just always, if there's anything, I do the hooks in my brain.
Okay.
And I put them, but most of the time, yeah, I write about probably 60% of the time.
Okay.
But if somebody, like if I got to the point where I don't have to record myself, I won't write no more. So if I was going to this, like if I was on a label and I had the budget and they said, yo, you got your studio times to go, yeah, I'm not gonna write shit.
Okay.
Or if Gutter was recording me, I'm never gonna write shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I got 2 more questions for you.
Mm-hmm.
Another hip hop's biggest fan as a fan. What are your top 5 favorite albums?
Ooh.
And they don't all have to be hip hop, for whatever that's worth.
Shit.
You dig what I'm saying? Like, I know this hip hop shit, but
Right.
in the big scope of things, like a great album is a great fucking album. You know what I mean? And
oh man, this a good one. I'm glad you asked me this shit. All right, Mary J. Blige, my life.
Yeah.
Is one of my favorite albums of all time.
yeah.
And I didn't know that the dudes that was producing it, this was the Hitman before
Okay.
it was the Hitman.
Man, okay.
They were named the Hitman, but they wasn't the Hitman we knew as the Benjamins and all the shit that they made later on down the line. These were the beginning stages of it.
Okay.
And so a lot of the shit on in my lifetime is real instrumentation on top of samples.
Oh, okay.
So he would have niggas come in. Prime example, that fucking the Little Kim Queen bitch record.
Yeah.
You know, on the hook when she be like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, like when she be trying to figure out what she's saying for the next verse to come.
Okay.
Because it was a reference from Biggie.
Yeah.
That was Biggie humming. Well, come to find out, Aaliyah actually did that part after Biggie did it.
Never heard the story.
Bruh, that's Aaliyah is on that actual original version because they was label mates.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
So Puffy had niggas come in and play the horn on that part. So meaning everything that we was like, what is that? Biggie, Kim first album, Junior Mafia. No, not Junior Mafia. I'm taking it back. Kim first album, Biggie second album, Mary J second album, and everything after that Bad Boy Between when Black Rob came is all Hitman shit. So that's why that album mean a lot to me, because I was trying to emulate some of that sound to making beats.
Okay.
That's why that shit my number one.
Okay.
Well, it ain't necessarily number one, but it's one of the ones. But yeah,
Okay.
Mary J. It's hard for me to pick a Jay-Z album, so I'm gonna go to Nas. It Was Written, my favorite Nas album, because
Okay.
it's clean as fuck.
Yeah.
Everything about it. I love that shit. Even the shit with the bonus track.
Yeah,
Got the tape.
it's definitely more polished.
Yeah, it's polished. Yeah, it's real polished. And I love the fact that the lyrics is all through that shit. That shit was like a Bible to me, like being a teenager. You know what I'm saying? Like a Bible as far as street tales and understanding certain shit. He really mapped the shit out for niggas.
Man, I remember riding the day that bitch came out. I rode my bike up to Cozy Corner Records,
Right there, yup, to get
and
it.
popped that motherfucker in my joint and rode around probably the rest of the summer with that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Me and my man Marty, he rest in peace. He died. Me and him had bikes, and he actually traded me the Pot album for the It Was Written.
Okay.
And we used to ride bikes together. So we used to ride from Sedonia, sometimes in the city, like in the city, on the bike, and we had the speaker in the book bag.
Oh, your word. I went down.
With
Okay.
like the a boom box, like the little box in the book bag.
Yeah.
And Marty would have All Eyes on Me in his book bag, and I had It Was Written in mine. And then
man.
some days we'd swap, and he had that's how we grew up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm gonna put All Eyes on Me in there too. That's
All Eyes on Me. Okay.
That's my number 3. I kind of like Me Against the World a lot, but I think All Eyes on Me was super impactful. Like super. That shit, a double disc is fire.
Yeah, that was he did something the motherfuckers never did.
Yeah, he did some shit. Life After Death.
Okay.
For me, that shit crazy, because the first album is the real album. The second was a bonus. And he died. Like, he died before the shit was even finished, yo. Like, that shit crazy. And then number 5, number 5, Reasonable Doubt, yo.
Yeah. That's one of my motherfucking favorites, bro.
Yo,
That's definitely one of my top 5, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yo, because Reasonable Doubt got the shit that my pops used to listen, like certain samples and shit that my pops used to listen to. And then, yo, like, who was rapping like he was talking on Front of the Fold? Like, he was talking.
Yo.
He was talking.
I didn't even understand that
Me neither.
back then.
Yeah.
It took for me to probably till I hit like 20 and be like, yo, the game this nigga giving, like the stories, the musicality of it all, like.
You know, I lost one of the albums on the streaming shit. I got this joint called 2, and it's really about my sons, when I had my sons, right?
Okay.
So what I had is the nigga Sky Zoo had an album, and he had rapped over all of Jay-Z instrumentals from that. He redid that album, right? So what I found was everybody was like, yo, you gotta rap on some more shit that came out in the 90s. So I knew that I was friends with this dude online that made the beats for Sky Zoo.
I'm about to put a battery in your back.
So when he did it, he put out an instrumental pack. So I was like, I'm gonna use it. But then I didn't, not to say I didn't like all the beats, but there were certain ones that I was like, I don't want to bite what Sky Zoo did.
Right.
So I found this orchestra, and they had these orchestrated versions of some of the Jay-Z records.
Oh.
So then I put both together, and then I made a whole album off of that. So that whole album is about my sons coming into the world and me trying to figure shit out how I'm big when I become. And but I'm about to get that joint uploaded back again. But I tell you, that album, I rapped over all my favorite Jay-Z shit. So it's an actual album in itself.
Okay.
But you probably never heard it because you wouldn't know, because when you're looking at the CD, you're like, man, I don't know what the fuck that is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't, and it was further back.
Okay.
So I made that at 14. I made that shit in like a week.
Damn.
Because I made it for everybody when they came to the baby shower. I wanted everybody to have that was a souvenir.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last question. Like I said, I'm gonna put a battery in your back. If you could work with any artist, who would you want to work with? Whether you just producing for them, you rapping with them, if they producing for you and you rapping over the beat, however it go. Who would you love to work with?
Damn, it's so many, like, and I'm so used to working independent, so I don't know. For me, it's gonna always be hard to pick a producer versus the artist, because I don't need the producer.
Right.
There are producers that's crazy,
Yeah,
so many,
yeah.
and then there's so many artists that I wouldn't need, but
Either way, brother,
tough.
you know. Either way.
I mean, right now, I'm gonna say Lil Baby. I like your style.
Okay.
Like I like the style of. He remind me of a Baltimore nigga a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he remind me.
You saying that right now?
Yeah, he remind me of a Baltimore nigga that got a couple dollars, like
Damn.
like a cool nigga from here, or just like dudes I grew up with. Like he just remind me of some. He remind me of a dude that I grew up with that just didn't come to Morgan. Where we at? This way I was here.
Yeah, we at Morgan State. I meant to say this shit early on, but
yeah. But
okay.
I mean, when I'm back around the way, when I'm 10 minutes this way,
Yeah.
and we outside, you got the tank top on in the summer, you chilling, you got the fresh sneakers on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and your path might not have been originally to get to the rap shit. I mean,
Right.
or maybe it was like the hoop or do something. Everybody paths get changed, but then you find it, and it's like he mastered that shit. He mastered the flow. Because he wasn't, I mean, years ago, he wasn't that great.
No.
He wasn't that great. But over time, he started gaining.
You tell that motherfucker take it serious.
Yeah, he take it seriously, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying he the best lyrical rapper, but he got a fucking song with Kurt Franklin.
That song hard too, yo.
And it's on the Just Blaze beat.
Bro.
It's regular rap shit. He not even doing the normal part that he doing.
Nope.
He really rapping on that joint. So I feel like I'm not saying like Moneybagg say things. I love Moneybagg. I fuck with him too, because they only 6 hours away. Atlanta like 8 hours away. We still tap in with these guys. It's just the fact that people from here, we don't have the camaraderie that they have. So when niggas pop, not even niggas pop, we don't allow niggas to pop. So see, the reason I always stay consistent with my crew, I pass the ball to Gutter, is because I know he gonna bring the ball right back.
Yeah.
If it's MJ and I need her to do it, she gonna do it. She gonna bring it back. My man RJ, he gonna come. Sometimes if I'm singing shit and I need to know a key or a certain shit, I had to ask him what I gotta do. He tell me. Like we all niggas be on the phone like, yo, your publishing come through this month. We be on the phone talking about that shit. Niggas just don't be on the phone lollygagging and talking about, yo, what drinks we get. No.
We got business to discuss.
Nigga, my album got held up because it's got a sample in it and I need to figure out if I need to take it off or I need to try to get this shit cleared or shit like that. We really be talking about it. Nigga, what you give me, 30% on that song? All right, I'm gonna give you 50 and we gonna get a producer 20. You know what I'm saying? We be talking about these kind of things. Like,
which is necessary. I mean, it's business. And I want to say, I don't know, but I think that's where a lot of people get it fucked up at.
Yeah, I learned my lessons with a lot of shit, doing shit. You know how that shit is. Like you said, friends, family, you know, choosing the thing. And me and Gutter, yo, it be crazy because sometimes the splits be funny as shit because like I have a song and let's say he do the hook. So it's songs that we got that Gutter might get 60 and I get like 20. Or he might get 50, I get 20. Then I got other songs where shit, I might get like 80 on a song. Or I might get like 70%. And then the producer only getting their 25. Because you know the producer get 50, but sometimes I'm the producer.
Right.
So I'm getting their 25 that they would have got.
Okay.
And I got my other 25, which give me the 50.
Well,
and then I'm the writer and shit.
I'm gonna say this in my mind. At the end of the day, it all work itself out.
Yeah, we don't care about
it. All balance out, you know what I mean? And look. Yeah.
Yeah. But we do it because shit, who gonna take care of these kids when we gone?
Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? Who gonna take care of these kids at the end of the day? And we can't go out the country, we can't go on trips if we gonna keep rapping to prove we because a lot of people think we rapping to prove that we can do it. We rapping to stay sharp.
Okay.
And we rapping to
I was gonna say, motherfucker, y'all been doing this shit for 20 years.
It's a natural, like it's like an animal in its habitat.
Yeah.
If I'm not doing that, that's why I started doing the mix. You know, the DJing, the mixes.
Yep.
Everything keep you sharp. But I'm saying that to say like if we don't do it, it don't create royalties. So you're not getting paid. And then we not doing open mics. So don't invite me to no open mics. I'm not doing it unless it's for kids. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'll be honest, bro. I get invited to so much shit, yo.
Yeah.
And it just ain't my thing,
It ain't,
dog.
yeah.
Like, it just ain't for me, yo. Like,
yeah, I'm not coming, yo.
And
like
you an artist.
Yeah.
They want me to come, I guess, you know, my thing, and I would potentially interview motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But just for me, I don't like to be out like that, like in them settings, bro.
I'm
like,
gonna be honest with you. I'm not coming to an open mic when I had a direct number to Murder Inc., bro. And I could call my man Henrock and they say Henrock pick up on line 1 at JP.
Yeah.
Like like real shit.
Yeah.
And walk through Rockefeller.
Yeah. I
Walk
mean,
through all of the shit that was at Def Jam.
yeah.
I'm not coming to your event, and then it's not about paying me, but I'm not sitting and waiting to go. What I'm sitting and waiting for when I can put my own show together. You know what I'm saying? What I'm waiting for.
And I mean, to me, honestly, when I see open mics, I'm thinking of brand new motherfuckers.
Right.
Like, you brand fucking new. You know what I mean?
And you're not gonna play my shit after I leave. You're never gonna play my shit. So, what we doing that for? And so I feel like I love this shit because it's directly to the consumer, yo. Niggas if they don't want to watch, they ain't gotta watch.
Yeah.
But when I put my shit out, it's straight to you. I don't gotta worry about if you gonna like it or not. You don't gotta click on it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But at least you know, hey, when I say that time coming, that when you see 2 weeks or a week before, and I say that shit coming, it's coming. It's
Yes,
gonna
sir.
be there for you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Well, I'm all out of questions, big dog. You know, we got to hear this man's story.
Yeah.
We're at Morgan State University, the prestigious HBCU, over Northeast Baltimore.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know, but I appreciate the time.
Always a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure, absolutely. You know, like I like to say in closing, anything you want to say before we get the fuck up out of here?
No, I appreciate it. This joint was like my like untold story for real. Like I ain't never ever had a chance to talk and give you all of the details. So I appreciate it.
Man, it was an
Appreciate
honor.
you bringing me.
It was my pleasure.
I know you're a real hip hop fan. Cause
Yeah.
every time I see you, we could just be we'll be talking about some regular shit, and then we just get on some hip hop shit at the bare minimum.
Nationality, hip hop.
Yeah.
If they had to call me, what race are you? I would write hip hop on that motherfucker. Like,
Yeah, we bleed it. We bleed it.
yes, sir. But like I like to say in closing, stay positive, get money, don't go for the bullshit. It's 2021. Invest in yourself. And stay dangerous. Hip hop's biggest fan, Japiro. Y'all check the brother out. Peace.
Got nothing to promise you, but giving you knowledge and spending these dollars. Most of the time that I spend up in college, I did for my parents, fulfilling the promise. I might not have made it, my sister, she paid it. I'm talking to wishing my nigga we made it. How can you hate it?